Hi, I'm Brian Noble, CEO of Family Policy Institute of Washington.
Hi, and I'm Brad Payne, President of FPIW Action.
A couple of disclaimers before we get started today. Nothing in this video is to be considered an endorsement of the candidate, nor the candidate's endorsement of FPIW, nor FPIW Action. It's simply a public service to meet and greet the candidate. Also, this will be recorded and placed on several platforms. Brad?
All right, Lance, thanks for joining us today. We appreciate you coming on.
Pleasure to be here.
All right, so my first question is kind of a three-parter. If you would, for our listeners, start out just stating your name and the position you're running for, and then follow that up with a little background about yourself and your experience, and then a little bit about your family.
Okay. Well, my name is Lance Byrd, different than the other Byrd that's running for the statewide office, BYRD. I'm running for the state Senate, 23rd District, Legislative District. A little bit about my background. I've been in the IT industry now for the last 25 years. I'm currently a senior TPM, and I deal with complex people, technical, and process issues and try to get all of those things working together. My family, I have three children. I have two sons and one daughter. Both my sons are working at the shipyard. And then I have a daughter who is a medical assistant. She literally saves lives, and I'm very, very proud of her. I'm proud of all my children. And I've been with my longtime partner, Angie, for the last 15 years. She's my wife. We'll make it legal here soon. And yeah, we love
Excellent.
the kids out. Yeah.
Excellent. So what is motivating you to run for office?
Whew, lots of things. Um, I would say in the last 30 years, we've really went from a centrist position here in Washington to a very progressive agenda. And a prime example of that is what you see going on in our public schools. Our children literally being told that they don't have to listen to their parents, that we have issues with if a child is confused or not sure what they are, that treatment, chemical hormone therapy, surgeries, that sort of thing can be done without any parental consent and certainly without their wisdom and guidance in these critical times. That's one of my issues. It's a big one. Education in general is abysmal, particularly here in Bremerton, where a lot of our students are not achieving at across this, taxes, you name it. There's lots of them.
All right. Well, following up on that, I'm going to ask for two specific primary concerns or issues legislatively that you'd like to talk about, and then what you hope to accomplish in office if you're elected.
Crime is definitely an issue here in Kitsap. A lot of minor crime is disregarded or ignored, which leads to larger issues, more serious crime that can really affect people and put people in danger. Homelessness. You spend any time in downtown Seattle. I work in downtown Seattle. I see it all the time. We have it here in Bremerton. We've had campsites, and it is wrong and it is not compassion to let them sit in tents and be in filth and continue to live the lives that they're in. They're drug addicted. Many of them are mentally ill. We need to get them to a safe place and provide them help and get them on the right path. Um, I could go into property taxes again. I could go into um, the ferry system here on the peninsula, and yeah, we've got a lot of fixing to do there too.
Excellent. Our fourth and final question is FPIW provided you with a list of 18 issues that FPIW Action and FPIW are constantly working on. Things like individual freedom, public safety, legal immigration, environmental stewardship, and the list goes on. Any of those you want to discuss or give comment towards?
Yeah, I'm going to go back to education. I think the agenda has been getting away from academics and getting into more the social stuff. And I believe that is the role of the parents. I do believe in full funding for public education. However, I also believe that that funding should be following the student. And right now you have a monopolistic system in our education system that is not serving parents or students very well. And you can just look at the OSBI data to get a good sense of that. So there needs to be some competition. There needs to be, if we're gonna fund, and I realize that there's going to have to be some constitutional changes and some state laws changed to make that happen. But if we're going to give our kids the best shot at a future and doing the careers and following their dreams, this is something I believe here in Washington we need to do.
All right. Well, Lance, I know that seems very short and sweet to the point, given the long list of issues we have in this state, but we want to thank you for coming on. We appreciate your time. Thank you for your thoughtful answers, and we wish you luck in these last few weeks of primary campaigning, and hope all goes well. So
I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Take care.
Well, I'm Brad Payne with FPIW Action.
And I'm Brian Noble with FPIW. I want to remind you that nothing in this video is to be considered an endorsement of the candidate, nor the candidate's endorsement of FPIW, nor FPIW Action. Like we like to say around here, love your neighbor by faithfully stewarding the public square. God bless.